Luxury in 2026 doesn't scream. It doesn't beg for attention. And it definitely doesn't chase trends the way it used to. Today, real luxury is subtle, intentional, and almost invisible to anyone who isn't paying close attention. The richest people in the world no longer dress to impress crowds. They dress to signal power to those who understand the language. This year marks a turning point in fashion. Logos are fading. Excess is being redefined, and style is no longer about how much something costs, but how carefully it was chosen. These are not runway fantasies. These are real trends shaping how the global elite dress, travel, and present themselves in 2026. Let's begin with the foundation of modern luxury. Trend number 7, quiet luxury becomes the default, not the trend. What once felt like a niche aesthetic has now become the standard for high-end fashion in 2026. Quiet luxury is no longer a trend, it's the baseline. This movement prioritizes craftsmanship, fabric quality, and tailoring over visible branding. The goal is to look refined without looking rich, expensive without looking obvious. Luxury houses are responding by stripping away logos entirely. Cashmere coats arrive without branding. Hand-stitched trousers rely on silhouette, not symbols. Even accessories like bags and shoes now feature barely noticeable markings, recognizable only to those who already know. This is fashion that whispers instead of shouting. The psychology behind quiet luxury is simple. True wealth doesn't need validation. In fact, the more money someone has, the less they want to advertise it. In 2026, the elite are dressing for privacy, security, and timelessness. Clothing is meant to last a decade, not a season. Color palettes are muted: stone, sand, charcoal, navy, deep olive. Cuts are relaxed but precise. Nothing feels tight, loud, or trend-chasing. Every piece looks effortless, but that effortlessness is carefully engineered. Quiet luxury also reflects a cultural shift. Dressing simply now signals control, taste, and confidence. And in 2026, that's the ultimate flex. Trend number 6, tailoring is back, but softer and smarter. Tailoring has made a major comeback in 2026, but not in the rigid, corporate way of the past. This new era of tailoring is relaxed, fluid, and intentionally imperfect. Think unstructured blazers, wide-leg trousers, longer coats, and suits designed for movement rather than boardrooms. Luxury brands are blending formal wear with comfort, creating pieces that feel polished without being restrictive. Jackets drape naturally instead of sitting stiff on the shoulders. Trousers sit higher on the waist with softer pleats. Fabrics are lighter, breathable, and often wrinkle slightly on purpose, because perfection now feels human, not mechanical. This trend reflects how power has changed. The most influential people in 2026 don't sit behind desks. They move between private flights, creative meetings, and global destinations. Their clothing needs to adapt. Tailoring has become versatile rather than ceremonial. What's interesting is how this trend erases age and gender boundaries. Oversized coats, relaxed suits, and fluid silhouettes are worn across generations and identities. Luxury tailoring is no longer about fitting into a mold. It's about shaping one around you. Colors remain restrained, but textures take center stage. Wool blends, brushed cotton, linen silk hybrids, and matte finishes dominate collections. The suit is no longer a uniform. It's a statement of quiet authority. Trend number 5, elevated basics replace statement pieces. In 2026, luxury wardrobes are built from fewer items, but every item is exceptional. Statement pieces are giving way to elevated basics. Perfectly cut t-shirts, heavyweight knitwear, refined denim, and minimalist footwear that can be worn anywhere. This shift is driven by intentional living. High net worth individuals are moving away from cluttered closets and toward curated wardrobes. Every piece has a purpose. Nothing exists just to be noticed. Luxury brands have responded by obsessing over details most people never think about. Fabric weight, stitching tension, collar shape, sleeve length. A plain white t-shirt in 2026 might cost 4 figures, not because of branding, but because it's made from rare cotton, woven on vintage looms, and designed to hold its shape for years. Denim follows the same logic. Less distressing, more structure, deeper indigo tones that age gracefully. Footwear mirrors this philosophy. Loud sneakers are fading, replaced by understated leather shoes, minimalist trainers, and handcrafted loafers. Comfort matters, but so does longevity. These are pieces meant to become personal over time. Elevated basics reflect maturity and style. They suggest the wearer has nothing to prove and nowhere to rush. In 2026, the most stylish people in the room often look the simplest, and that's exactly the point. Trend number 4, craftsmanship becomes the ultimate status symbol. In 2026, luxury fashion has shifted its focus from visibility to origin. People no longer ask what you're wearing, they ask who made it. Craftsmanship has become the ultimate status symbol, replacing logos, hype, and celebrity endorsement. The story behind a garment now matters more than the garment itself. High-end brands are highlighting artisans instead of influencers. Tailors, leather workers, knit specialists, and textile weavers are finally stepping into the spotlight. Hand-sewn seams, imperfect stitching, and visible construction details are no longer flaws. They are proof of authenticity. If something looks too perfect, it feels suspicious. Luxury houses are reviving old techniques that take weeks or even months to complete. Hand-woven fabrics, vegetable-dyed leathers, and slow production processes are becoming standard at the top end of the market. Owning these pieces means owning time, something money can't easily buy. This trend also reflects a deeper cultural shift. In an era dominated by AI and automation, human touch feels rare. Wearing handcrafted clothing signals appreciation for skill, patience, and tradition. It suggests that the wearer values depth over speed and meaning over mass production. In 2026, craftsmanship is no longer hidden inside garments. It's intentionally exposed. Raw edges, visible stitching, and natural material variations are celebrated. These clothes don't aim to look new forever. They aim to age beautifully, gaining character with every wear. Trend number 3, lifestyle dressing replaces occasion dressing. Luxury fashion in 2026 is no longer built around events. It's built around lives. The idea of dressing for specific occasions has been replaced by lifestyle-driven wardrobes that move seamlessly through the day. From private travel to casual meetings to quiet evenings, clothing now adapts rather than dictates behavior. This trend is especially visible among the global elite, whose lives are fluid and unscheduled. Their clothes need to transition effortlessly between environments without looking out of place. As a result, fashion has become more modular and functional, while still maintaining elegance. Luxury brands are designing pieces that work in multiple contexts. Knit blazers replace structured jackets. Soft trousers replace stiff tailoring. Travel-ready fabrics resist wrinkles and adapt to different climates. Comfort is no longer a compromise, it's an expectation. Footwear follows the same philosophy. Shoes are lighter, more flexible, and designed for long days rather than short appearances. Bags are practical yet refined, emphasizing usability over decoration. Everything serves a purpose. Lifestyle dressing also reflects a change in priorities. Status is no longer proven through formal events or public displays. It's expressed through how effortlessly someone moves through life. In 2026, the best-dressed people are those who look comfortable anywhere, without ever appearing underdressed. Trend number 2, modern heritage brands quietly dominate. While fast-moving trends fade, heritage brands are experiencing a powerful resurgence, but in modern form. In 2026, luxury consumers are gravitating toward brands with long histories, not because of nostalgia, but because of trust. These brands represent continuity in a world that feels increasingly unstable. However, this isn't about old logos or retro designs. Modern heritage brands are evolving carefully, blending tradition with innovation. Classic silhouettes are updated with new fabrics. Old techniques are paired with modern fits. The past is respected, not copied. What makes these brands appealing is their restraint. They don't chase social media trends or seasonal hype. Their collections change slowly, reinforcing the idea that luxury should feel permanent. Wearing these brands signals long-term thinking, a key trait of real wealth. Consumers in 2026 are also more educated. They research brand histories, ownership structures, and production methods. Transparency matters. Brands that can trace their roots and explain their processes earn loyalty that money can't buy. Modern heritage fashion feels calm, grounded, and confident. It doesn't need reinvention every year. And in a world obsessed with constant change, that stability feels luxurious. Trend number 1. Personal style becomes the final form of luxury. At the top of all trends in 2026 sits something that can't be purchased outright: personal style. The most powerful fashion statement today isn't what brand you wear. It's how consistently you wear yourself. Luxury has become deeply personal. The wealthiest individuals are moving away from trend following altogether, choosing instead to build distinct, recognizable wardrobes that evolve slowly over time. Their style feels intentional, familiar, and uniquely theirs. This trend rejects imitation. Instead of copying looks from runways or social media, people are refining their own visual identity. Clothing becomes a signature, not a performance. The same coat worn for years becomes more valuable than a new one worn once. Personal style in 2026 is also about confidence. It reflects self-awareness, discipline, and independence. Dressing well no longer means dressing impressively. It means dressing honestly. This is the final stage of luxury fashion. When trends fade, brands change, and markets fluctuate, personal style remains. And that, in 2026, is the most exclusive thing of all. Luxury fashion in 2026 isn't louder, faster, or more expensive. It's quieter, slower, and more meaningful. It values time, craftsmanship, and individuality above everything else. The future of style belongs to those who understand that true luxury doesn't chase attention, it earns respect.